Good morning, guys. It's Sarah. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. It is 8:03 in the morning. I'm getting ready for work and I thought why not do a wear test on these things that I picked up last night at the store. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Face Primer. And then I also have the Photo Focus Matte Spray. So what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to talk more about these at my next check-in. I don't have very much time right now. I'm going to do half of my face with the matte primer and setting spray, and then I'm going to do the other half of my face like I would normally. On this side, my left, your right, I'm going to go ahead and do my NYX Pore Filler Primer. My right, your left, I'm going to go ahead and do the matte face primer by Wet n Wild. And again, we'll get into details about price and stuff when I get home at 1 o'clock. Ooh, it's like glue. I like to apply my primers kind of all over just because they're meant to kind of help your foundation stick. I probably put on way too much. Yeah, I put on way too much. Right now, it just kind of feels like a moisturizer. It kind of smells like glue. It kind of smells like Elmer's glue. You know, about the only thing I can compare this to and feel, the Nivea Men's Aftershave Balm. But that's all it feels like. On this side, I'm going to go ahead and do my NYX Pore Filler. And this is what I use on a daily basis. And I started using it because my pores were getting kind of big from what I could notice. Then I kept using it because it's like, it helped my foundation look even better at the end of the day. I'm also not feeling the best, so if I seem kind of down in this whole video, it's because I've got a really bad stomach ache I woke up with, and it's just gloomy outside. I get through it. I tried to do some fun makeup, as you guys can see. If you're curious how I got this look, it's like pretty much the exact same thing I did in my Nickelodeon palette review. There'll be a card up here. You can go check that out. It's just a more subdued version of that. Next thing I'm going to do is just take my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. Same thing I use every single day, so it'll be a good foundation to test this stuff with, so that way I can see if it really works or not. Honestly, when I look in the mirror, I'm not seeing a difference yet as far as the pore filling goes. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of my foundation routine. I'll just zip you through this. So concealer, bronzer, blush, highlighter, all of that stuff. This is how I do my powder every day, if you're wondering. It just works really well for me, so I don't want to do anything different because I want this to be an actual test. Alright, so I have all of my face makeup on, blush, bronzer, highlighter. I'll go ahead and put on a lip product after I spray this on just because, I don't know, that's just what makes sense to me. So what I'm going to do is take this binder. Alright, this is really weird. I'll try and angle this so it's nice. And I'm just going to cut off half of my face from it, and we're only going to spray half of the face with it. Alright, perfect. So it is now 8:17. I'm gonna head off to work and I will check in with you guys at like 1:15 when I get home for lunch. Hopefully it holds up. Side with primer and setting spray, normal side. So we shall see, okay? We shall see. Hey friends, welcome back. It is now 1:23 in the afternoon. Let me think. So 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. So it's almost been 5 hours that I've had this primer and stuff on. Oh my god, what is going on with my eyebrows? At this point, this is what my foundation would look like on a typical day right about now. One thing that I was curious to see is if it had any effect on my glasses mark. So you can definitely see the glasses marks happening. And this is the side with the Wet n Wild primer and stuff. But I feel like on this side, it's worse. I don't know, I might be crazy. I might be crazy, I don't know. This is like what my face would look like normally though at this time, so I'm not too concerned about that. In my opinion, the true test of this is gonna be when I get off work at 5. Alright, so let's talk about this product itself in depth. So we have the matte finish setting spray. So I was a huge fan of the original setting spray that Wet n Wild came out with, so when I saw this, I was like, I gotta try it. I gotta see if it's good or not. I was really excited. Another really great thing about this is besides the fact that it's cruelty free, it is also vegan, which you can see here on the bottom. So it is vegan, as well as the cream primer, which is cool. Okay, so let's talk about the primer. It says apply to clean skin, use under foundation to control shine and achieve matte finish. It says lightweight formula refines the appearance of pores, smooth skin for even makeup application. I agree. I remember this morning when I was putting on my foundation, I was like, wow, I don't see much of a difference between this one and my normal pore filler. Just size-wise, the difference between these two. Oh, wow. Looking at them, I would have thought that this was different. Oh, wait, this says same formula, new look. So they must have already had this one out. I don't know. It must be a relaunch. But anyway, so this one is 0.67 fluid ounces. This one is 0.84, so you get a little bit more with the Wet n Wild one rather than the NYX one that I've been using. And the Wet n Wild Photo Focus spray has nothing on it. Let me look up prices really quick. So the setting spray itself is $4.99, so that one is $5. And the primer I believe is $4.49, but don't quote me. Oh no, so they're both $4.99. Primer and the setting spray are both $4.99, which I think is a pretty fair price. It's right on with Wet n Wild. So just for that, I think that if you want to try a primer, I think that that is a good price range to start at, as well as a good setting spray. This is only $5. If you're looking for a setting spray just to kind of foil eyeshadows, I think that's a really good price to look at. I like the e.l.f. setting spray. This one's the matte Magic Mist and Set, but they're all pretty much, they'll all do the same thing. If you want to foil an eyeshadow, you just spritz. Why did I just do that? This one I believe is $6, so you're looking at $1 less here. So I think that's a really good price. So I really don't have any arguments there as far as the price goes. That is the basics of it. It doesn't have any crazy claims. It just says it's gonna help mattify your skin. And this says it's just gonna help set in your foundation. And then this I also liked. It had a really good spray, but I don't know if it was because it was the first time I had used it, but I had a couple of driplets on my face, which kind of stunk, but let's see. Let's see if we can get the mist in. Really good fine mist, which I like, and it's just got a clean smell. So that's really all I have for right now. I will check in with you guys after I get off of work at 5 o'clock, and it is now 1:30. So this has been on my face for at least 5 hours. No, it's been on for more because I got to work at 8:30. So it's been on for like 5 hours and 15 minutes. So anyway, I will catch you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, it is later on in the day. It is now 5:16. And that means that this has been on, oh my god, I can't even count. 9 hours we're going on with this primer and foundation, and you're gonna get to see it until probably like, I don't even know, 10:30, 11 o'clock maybe. I don't know, you guys decide. Because right now, I think is really where it's starting to wear, is where my makeup really will start to wear. If you guys can see the inner corner of my nose area, this is kind of like what I said earlier, to watch out for the glasses marks. They're both worn on both sides with the Wet n Wild primer and with my normal primer. The one thing I will say, and I don't know if this is the primer's fault or if this is like the setting spray's fault or what, but under my right eye where I did apply the primer, the Wet n Wild primer and Mist and Set, you can definitely see some transfer from my mascara, which is odd. So on this side you can see a little bit, but definitely not as much. It's my normal mascara that I use every single day, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. Same powders that I use every day, same concealers, so I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe it was the fault of this primer. So anyway, it is like 5:15 right now, and I just wanted to check in and tell you guys how it is going so far. And I'll check in with you guys in a little bit before I take a shower and go to bed and stuff, and we'll wrap it up. Hey friends! Last and final check-in. I feel like I should put some sort of a lip gloss on. It is 10:21, so it's been 14 hours that I've had this stuff on my face. 14 hours. So let's get into it, shall we? I don't know what to think. Okay. So my instant thought is that when I look in the mirror and I'm not looking to find differences from this side to this side, I don't see one. But when I look up close and personal in my like big mirror right here, let me get, it's like this side of my face, it looks better. Because on this side of my face, it looks kind of cakey. Let's see if you guys can see. Okay, so here's the left side. This is the side that I did my normal primer on. And then this is the side right up here that I did the Wet n Wild primer on. And quite honestly, you guys, I don't know if maybe because I sprayed this, it was a little more hydrated and a little bit better, but I like how this side of my face looks up close and personal. Again though, in the mirror, I can't really tell a difference, so I'm not too upset with that. One thing that's really odd that I just want to point out is this side of my face, like my cheek, my forehead's not anything, but like my cheek wise, it feels kind of oily. This side doesn't. If you have oily skin, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you're gonna be like, what? But it's kind of a sensory thing. I don't know, even with my oily hair, if you can tell, I'm going on like 3rd day hair. I need to go wash my hair. I'm actually gonna do that after I finish filming this video. I just don't like how it feels. This isn't like bad or anything, but I definitely can feel more oils and stuff on this side of my face. I can also see I'm about to break out. Fun! Side of my face, however, I don't. Around the corner of my nose, I don't know, this side looks a little bit better. All right, let's check the glasses. So it is a mess on both sides. That's normal though. That's gonna happen. I've always said that if I could make my own foundation, I would make it resistant to glasses marks because that's one thing I hate, but girl, I'm living in a dream. Under my eyes, I kind of said this earlier today as well. The side that I used my normal primer on, sorry, let me hold my mirror. So the side that I used my normal primer on, I don't know, it seems like it held up a little bit better. On this side, it definitely seems like there is more transfer of the mascara, but it's not anything too bad. Again, it's been 14 hours and I'm not complaining. I like how this looks. I'm pretty happy. So with all of that being said, for the price, we're looking at $10 altogether. For me, $10 altogether for this, I think is not a bad price, just because when you look at like a nicer, like a higher end setting spray, you're gonna pay probably 10 bucks. If you're looking at a nicer, higher end primer, you're gonna pay about 10 bucks. I think this one's $8 on its own. It might be more. Let me look it up. Wow. Okay. So the NYX pore filler is $13.99 on Ulta's website is what just popped up. $13.99 at Target. Again, these things combined are $10. So I think that you would be better off trying these ones first to see if they work, which I mean, they worked for me. Honestly, I'm not gonna be repurchasing this one just because this is so much cheaper and it worked just as well in my opinion, and you get a little bit more than this. Setting spray wise, I think that this is going to be a really great setting spray, a go-to for me. I'm going to enjoy using the setting spray and I'm really going to enjoy using it for foiling eyeshadows and stuff of that nature. Excuse my puppy, he is very needy. So anyway, these get my seal of approval. I really like them. I will probably continue to repurchase them as I use them all up. Will end up wanting more primer and setting spray. So anyway, that's all I've got I think for right now. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. I post new videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And the next video you're going to see is going to be tomorrow, Friday. It's going to be another makeup review. I hope you all enjoy it. So I will catch you in the next one. Bye!